Hey guys, welcome to my channel EmpathOasis. I just want to let you guys know that my website is back up. It's been back up for a minute now. With my new website host, I'm now able to provide you guys with payment plan options if that's something you are interested in. This is a timeless reading, but at the time of me recording this video, we are coming towards the end of the year. So this is a great time to start booking for end of the year readings, new year readings, or end of the year rituals, cleansing rituals, protection rituals. You can do that all through my website. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. I'm going to be providing two collective reading options for this video. You are more than welcome to check out both. If neither one of the scenarios I describe when you guys are checking in to see if this reading or these readings have messages for you, if they do not resonate with you, feel free to check out my playlist, or you're more than welcome to book a personal reading with me. That's always going to be the most accurate way to get a reading done. For the first portion of this video, it's going to be on the topic of who is about to circle back, who is about to try and spin the block, who's going to be reaching out to you or trying to reconnect with you. This reading will be anytime up to 30 days. Now, the second topic I'm going to be covering with this collective reading will be what is their karma for avoiding accountability. Okay, so whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and check out my timestamps in my caption, and I will see you guys there. Hey guys, welcome to your reading for who is about to try and circle back. So I want to first take a look at the scenarios coming through. The first cards out are King of Swords and Death reversed. I feel like there was a conversation that took place between the two of you. There was a truth that was spoken. Instead of the situation kind of progressing in a direction where this communication was being honored, it almost feels like there was like a pause or stagnation, or things were put on a standstill, or someone, they could not receive this download, this truth on a spiritual level. So there was some form of block around evolution or growth that resulted in a separation for, you guys. That is one scenario coming through, but let's see what else is coming through. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands reversed. Seven of Swords. So just going a little bit deeper into these cards and what I'm seeing around this connection, why there was a disconnection, why you're no longer in each other's lives, or just some identifying factors so you guys can confirm that you are in the right reading. So again, we are getting that same confirming message with these clarifiers around, for some of you, you were in scenarios where, this relationship that you were in with this person, this relationship required a high level of integrity. There was a lot of exposure, a lot of truth that someone in this connection, and I do feel like it is most likely your person, it was too much of a burden to carry. I do feel like there was blocks around growth and evolution and transformation because there was some form of an emotional disconnection that this person had, whether it was with you or with themselves, that put blocks around their growth. I feel like this was a spiritual connection. This was a spiritual connection and had the potential to really align both of you with becoming full masters of your energy because of the level of integrity that this relationship required, because of the spiritual and emotional depth that you shared with this person. But I do feel like, ego or selfishness or an inability to sacrifice really came in between the emotional fulfillment that you could have had here in this connection with this person. It put a block around that. It really was a catalyst that led to a lot of disappointments or emotional turmoil in this connection. There was a form of deception around their behavior, around their actions. Seven of Swords is definitely a card around like avoiding accountability or being calculated, or just deceiving others, or just being very self-focused, or even hiding, I think I just said sneaky. But I feel like, and you know what, I didn't even have this intention initially when I said the topics of these readings, but it feels like the second part of this reading might be a continuation of some of your scenarios here with this person avoiding accountability. I just heard trying to take the easy way out. Like, it created a lot of sleepless nights for you. It created a lot of mental, emotional turmoil. There's a lack of authenticity here within this person's energy when you guys were dealing with the type of connection that was calling you to be authentic, to come correct. There's definitely like a karmic vibe going on here. I do feel like a lot of the reasons why this relationship did come to a conclusion, which is what Four of Wands can also represent, or an ending, was just a lack of effort, or a lack of boundaries, or a lack of like fighting for this. This can also like just be like a giving up energy as well. I often think of this as someone like waving the white flag, not being very confident in their abilities to stand their ground. This had a lot to do with their own issues with, their personal power. I want to look at just some signs coming through for you or this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. Scorpio again. So this relationship definitely, like I said, had the ability to bring a lot of positive transformations and growth opportunities for both of you. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Sag again. I'm gonna pull just one more, or see if more than one pops out. And Gemini. The next thing I want to take a look at is, what is the trigger behind why these people want to circle back? So these cards will probably just confirm more details around what we pulled earlier. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are actively ignoring this person, which has left them alone with their thoughts, left them alone with reflecting over their actions, which is, triggering a lot of that, sleepless night energy. Yeah, so I did say, that a lot of you, there was a significant either emotional development this card is into you, or you guys genuinely made some good memories with this person. There was like a lot of, it wasn't all bad. There was good chemistry here, good vibes at one point. There was definitely a positive exchange at one point. I think you guys definitely made an impact on this person, whether this was something long-term or this was something that started off pretty hot and heavy and fizzled out. There was still some kind of meaningful impact that you made on them. And I feel like that's what's leading to that that energy of feeling remorseful or guilty around whatever it was that happened. Some of these people feel like they're recognizing like all the shit that they were talking, how that lacked integrity, or the things that they were saying just wasn't aligned with their truth. Caught a case. So this can be like STDs or like a rash. So maybe some of you guys in the past, you may have ended this relationship because this person was impulsive in their sexual activity or behaviors, or reckless. So some of these people are kind of dealing with, some repercussions there for sure for that behavior. This person I heard may have been like taking for granted how much work or effort you were putting into this connection or this situation. They may have underestimated even too how much work you were putting into the situation, trying to either maintain this connection, or maybe you guys are in a position where you provided some form of financial stability to this person, or just any type of stability. I feel like this person is realizing, how much you actually were contributing or you were doing in this situation, because now that you're not there, or there's been this, time apart, this person is finding themselves having to work like 10 times harder, is what I'm hearing, to do the things that you were doing. Or this person could be faced with some kind of legal issues right now. This could be a part of some form of karma. Like I said, some of you might have messages in the second part of this reading around that. So yeah, some of these people are at this point now where they feel like their own behavior is played out. They feel played out. They feel silly. They feel stupid for their behavior. They feel like they need to, I just heard they need to grow up. They feel like the character they've been playing is played out. So I feel like there is some form of like an identity issue that this person has been going through that is causing them to want to circle back, because I feel like they are looking at themselves in this light. So I'll pull one more. Okay. Yeah, this person is, I feel like they're going through an ego death. I do feel like, especially when you're dealing with like a lot of Scorpio energy, transformative energy, it does involve some form of an ego death. That's why I feel like the death card is also associated with Scorpio energy. So I feel like this person has gone through some form of an ego death, is going through an ego death. They're realizing the errors in their ways for sure. Or they're starting to, at least, or it's getting to the point to where they can't ignore it anymore. The stories that they've been telling themselves, the lies that they tell themselves, they're played out to themselves. And I just heard some of you could be dealing with someone who is like, they're just at this age now where it's like they're realizing a lot of people aren't even trying to, listen to their bullshit anymore or deal with their bullshit. Like what used to work easily in the past, they have to work 10 times harder to achieve now, because maybe their charm isn't working the way they used to, or people are starting to realize that this person talks a lot of shit, but they don't back a lot of the shit they talk up. There's something, like I said, that's coming to the light around this person's lack of integrity. And some of you, it may even be exposed in legal ways, in court. That can be an identifying factor that they're going through. So let's see how these people are going to try and reconnect with you. What their attempts will be in the next either up to 2 weeks or 30 days. I just heard that some of you will be getting multiple attempts, so you will be hearing multiple ways this person will try and reconnect with you. The Star. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Wands. The High Priestess. Okay, so it's a couple of ways that this person is going to be trying to reach out to you guys. Some of you, this will be via the internet. Aquarius does rule over technology. So something around technology, the internet, most likely, like a direct message. They also may be trying to do a grand gesture of some sort in front of people. Could be another way that some of these people try and reconnect with you. Do something publicly. Another way for some of you, they could use your job as a way to gain access to you. Or there could be some energy around some form of like obsessive behavior. So if this person's energy is just something you do not want to deal with, I would be mindful of that. But like 8 of Pentacles reverse can be like kind of tunnel vision and obsessive. I just heard like back-to-back phone calls or back-to-back messages. Some of you, these messages could be like through something connected to finances. So maybe they're sending messages through like Cashapp with some money, or like a Venmo with some money, or Apple Pay with a little message attached to it. There is this energy here for some of you, like with the Star card, I just heard worship. So they could be like laying it on thick. It could be really trying to gas you up. Definitely love bombing, potential for love bombing. With a Knight of Wands, I get confirmation of that too. So some of you might want to keep an eye out for that. Someone coming in hot and heavy, very intense, very passionate, very sexual. This can be very manipulative too. The High Priestess, this can represent a couple of things as well. Some of these people may actually try to take like the more spiritual route, like trying to manifest you as their first attempt, or manifest a way that you guys run into each other. They may actually hire someone to do that. Pay someone to do a ritual to try and get you guys to reconnect. Or this can also be about someone hiding their true intentions, not really showing their full hand. They could come in very surface level, very superficial, very much just trying to check the temperature, your temperature, maybe even playful or leaning more into their charm, but they aren't really exposing their intention. I do feel like their overall intention is to heal and revive and rejuvenate this connection. But some of these people are going to be coming in where they're not really revealing to you how much they're actually affected by your separation or the power that it's having over them. I feel like these people want to, I think in their mind, especially if this was a romantic situation, they want to appear still attractive to you. I feel like on some level they feel like too much vulnerability would make them look weak to you, is what I'm hearing. So they don't want to be super vulnerable right out the gate. They might lead with more physical or sexual energy if this was romantic. Let's see what else. This Ace of Swords, I feel like also can represent, even if they aren't showing you their intentions, you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see right through them. You're going to be able to see the truth. So even if they are showing you their hand or not, it's like the truth of their attachment to you, or their desperation, or their desire for you, or their desire for healing. Whatever their intention is, whether they're straightforward with you or not, it's going to be all over them to the point to where you can see it, whether or not they speak on it. You're divinely protected, in this situation. So I think you should definitely lean into what your intuition tells you to do. Almost worked out. Okay. Yeah, so Six of Cups reversed. This can be about this person returning to you because they're haunted by the past and haunted by what they did in this scenario. And I feel like they're going to talk to you about that. The Ace of Swords came out first, and then this one. So I feel like they're going to be talking to you about their regrets from the past. Some of these people. So this card can definitely be about them wanting to know like what options they have with moving forward in this situation. Again, there's like this lack of clarity that they created, but they're now kind of suffering at their own hands for doing that. I'm also seeing scenarios here where this person may contact a lot of you while they're in a state of intoxication, or it could be something like an impulsive action. These two things can actually exist at the same time. Like this person could be intoxicated and then impulsively reach out, or it could be like separate energy as well. So it will be different for all of you. Some of you, I feel like this person may attempt to use one of your coworkers to reach out to you or to make contact. Or they may attempt to use like family or mutual friends. I'm also seeing there are some of you here where this person could be reaching out to you or attempt to reach out to you in some form of an environment where it's like you have a lot of options. And this can play out different for all of you. But, like an example of this would be, let's say you're on a dating app, and this is also another meaning not only for the Star card, but also for Seven of Cups, internet technology. So you could be on like a dating app and they could pop up on there in an attempt to reconnect with you. I'm also seeing some of you may actually get a phone call from like a mysterious woman or like just a mysterious person, someone you don't actually know. Some of you, this could be a stranger or someone who's just like an acquaintance. But I feel like they are going to attempt to use this person as like a mediator to convince you to talk to them. I'm also seeing, with the Ace of Swords, this can represent text messages or even emails, or it could be some form of a hard copy written information. So that could be like a physical letter. Some of you might actually get literal mail from this person. And the final things I'm seeing with ways these people might attempt to reconnect or reach out. This person might reach out around Christmas. I am filming this in December. And I also see like a Christmas wreath on this Seven of Cups card. So some of you might be hearing from this person around Christmas or even other holidays that are coming through. I'm seeing Valentine's Day, or a situation or scenario where some form of a protest is involved, or a situation where possibly some form of disruption caused by nature that will be a force that brings you two together. Or this person could be coming in like a tornado, like a chaotic mess for some of you, okay? So these are a few of the ways that are coming through. I know I listed quite a bit. Again, this person may use multiple tactics here, not just one that I named, in order to try and spin the block, reconnect, especially if this person is feeling triggered. But just be mindful of that. Take precautions if you need to, and do whatever it is that you need to do to protect your peace. All right, guys. So I hope that this reading was helpful and it resonates with you. If you would like something more detailed, you can always book a personal reading with me. You can find all of that information in the caption of my video, or you can visit my website, EmpathOasis.com. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next video if you do not continue on to the next reading. Bye. Hey, group 2. So let's get into your reading for what is their karma for avoiding accountability. I want to first pull signs for this collective read for our initial confirmation. So this will be either for you or this person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. Oops, Pisces. And the time frame, oh shoot, drop that. The time frame I'm setting with this video is over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, like the other video. Jeez, like the other video. Okay, got all the water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Mercury, which is Gemini or Virgo. Let's see what they are not taking or what they didn't take accountability for. At the gate, we are getting confirmation of them receiving bad karma, but also their denial is perpetuating their karma. We get confirmation of that with this card, wasting time, and one of the keywords here being stuck. And for some of you, what they're getting bad karma for is wasting your time. Or they may have made promises to make certain changes or to do certain things, and then they never did it. They may have caused you to be stuck or created blocks in your path. I feel like with this into card, you know, a lot of these people put a lot of time and energy into getting your attention, into getting you attached to them, getting you to like them, just to do nothing with it, with your attention, with your time. Okay, some of you are in situations where this person was talking a lot of shit. Okay, some of these people are didn't take accountability for abusing their power with you in some way, shape, or form, or even threatening you, forcing you to do something like do blackmail or trying to intimidate you into submission, to do stuff against your will. Some of these people I'm even hearing are getting bad karma because they won't stop bothering you. A groupie. They may have gave their attention away to lower vibrational connections. Some of these people are not taking accountability for entertaining these types of relationships. Dodging bullets. So I think that some of these people, this could have been the shit that they were talking about you. They could have been the ones calling you guys crazy, calling you guys a hater, saying like, oh, I'm escaping them, or I need to escape them. But the whole time it was really them bringing all this negative energy to this connection. The whole time it was them being a hater, them being negative, them being crazy. And I feel like they were projecting that on you guys. They weren't taking accountability for the negativity that they brought into this relationship for some of you. Okay, legal issues. So I feel like some of you were dealing with people who may have been doing something illegal that they're not taking accountability for, or they could be blaming their legal issues on you, even though they were the cause to them. Okay, bad karma for cock blocking. That kind of confirms again that stuck energy, trying to block your opportunities, block your evolution, your growth, your success. And they're not taking accountability for that. So some of you, I feel like this person definitely hustled you, or they were an opportunist, or they took advantage of you in some way that they are not taking accountability for. They may have put more value into monetary things versus emotional fulfillment. Some of these people weren't taking accountability for their own obsessive behaviors in some way, shape, or form, or their addictions, substances, or a lifestyle. I feel like a lot of these people in this group, a lot of them are getting bad karma for denying their feelings for you, or downplaying their feelings for you, or I'm hearing it's like they have to eat their words. So let's see their bad karma. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Hey guys, sorry, my phone died. I didn't realize it. But let me just read out these cards real quick. So their karma. 7 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords clarified by the Devil and the Emperor. Let's start with these cards. I do see this person struggling with a significant amount of grief over one of two things. Either their lack of investment in their connection with you. It's either already hitting this person or it's about to start really hitting this person. How their lack of efforts have basically impacted their level of like emotional fulfillment. Or I feel like this person is going to feel as though they have a lot of regret over what they invested their time and energy into. They're either already regretting this or they're about to start regretting this in that time frame that I gave you guys. I do feel like this person is entering a space of wanting more emotional fulfillment, of wanting more love or depth in their life or real connection. And I feel like this person is they're seeing in a lot of different ways how their very selfish or deceptive behavior has now bound them to a lot of low vibrational people, a lot of low vibrational experiences, a lot of low vibrational energies. They're seeing how their addictions, their obsessions, whether it be with others or with power, or their fears or insecurities are really their master, are really in control of the show and of their behavior. But let's get more details. Yep. 10 of Swords. This is literally the card of like mental torment. This person is having a lot of things that were probably originally like in the shadows or that they were trying to avoid. It's like it's all coming to the surface. Let's see what else is coming through. And 10 of Swords also can represent getting backstabbed as well. So I feel like someone that they invest in is going to leave them in a space of regret. I feel like they trusted their love or the connection they thought they had with this person. But it's almost like they were dealing with someone. They were both in this energy, like this devil energy. But it's almost like this person was like more advanced, you know, in that energy. And while your person was thinking that they were doing something that was going to bring them a wish fulfillment, something that could have been very self-focused, self-centered, this person was plotting on them. This person was 10 steps ahead of them. And for some of you, this person was like plotting on them. They may have used their vices as a way to manipulate them into doing this. They could have used substances, like if they have addiction issues, or they could have used their body. They could have sexually manipulated them or exploited them. Okay, let me pull a few more cards and see what else comes through. I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers after this as well. Okay, so Sun reversed, I look at that as like loneliness. And even if they aren't somebody who necessarily is isolated, like the Sun card is like popular, you know, Leo energy, the center of attention. So some of you, this person could be very successful, very popular, could have a lot of people around them, but there is just this void that is growing bigger and bigger within inside them that just makes them feel very lonely. That's not allowing them to really even enjoy things that others would look at as blessings in their life, because there's this like heavy burden on them. All right, let me see what else. With the Hermit card appearing in reverse, this can represent avoidance of the truth. And with it being right next to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress, this is literally painting out the direct statement that their lack of accountability is directly impacting their self-esteem and their confidence, which is also now in turn impacting their ability to attract abundance. I'm also seeing there could be some form of comparison going on with this person between you and them, or themselves with others, around areas of their life they feel they may be experiencing lack, and they compare themselves to you or these other people, which trigger issues around their mental health. I'm also seeing issues around inadequacy just intensifying to the point to where it affects their ability to attend to their self-care, especially around their appearance. Some of these people, I'm seeing scenarios of them coming out of periods of isolation and returning to environments where they feel they no longer have good reputations. I'm also seeing they might be feeling the repercussions of their actions in terms of their personal achievements as well. And with missing out on opportunities for connection and growth and nurturing relationships. Let's take a look though at some clarifiers on what karma they're going to be getting from my deck, my karma deck. So let's see. Okay, so things around them constantly breaking or breaking down. Will work really hard and see very little payoff. People avoid them. Look, overwhelming guilt, shame, or regret. So we did pick up on that with the Five of Cups. Blocked inspiration. Self-incriminate. Trapped in toxic karmic loops or toxic relationships. So some of these people, that's how they'll begin exposed. Like you guys may move on and your life begins to flourish, but those around them are seeing that this person is still caught in the same behavior, same actions, same type of drama, you know, that they blamed you for once you were gone or, you know, disconnected. It feels like they're still kind of having those same experiences. You will succeed where they failed, or they will watch you succeed without them. That's definitely the Empress card energy. Nightmares. Loss of confidence, hope, or motivation. Watch you rise to success, influence, or fame. Sorry if my camera's shaking. Okay, whoa. Mental breakdown or placed on a 72-hour psych hold. Interesting. Okay, so there's definitely that reoccurring vibe of mental torment coming through here in various different forms for these people who are avoiding accountability in your situation. So that's all I see for you guys. Hopefully this resonates with you and it helps you on your healing. If you would like something more in-depth, more personalized, you can always book with me through my website, EmpathOasis.com. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.